Go.
Hey guys, Beau KGV Media. I'm here with former Glenorchy player Farzan Raja for a 2023 welcome. He's over joining us in Lahore, and we've got our new media recruit, Angus Percey. Angus, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, Farzy.
Thanks for having me, Beau.
So Farzan is still with the Lahore Qalandars for the PSL number 8. So Farzan, what does your day look like? You're with the high performance team over in Lahore. Tell us a little bit what your day can, looks like.
The days always, the cricketers, as you know. First of all, I want to say that they're the KGV family and to all of you. And the second thing is the day starts with always the training sessions and the schedules of the training session. And it's quite cold over here. So I have to go to QHPC early because, our preseason is coming right after 2 weeks. So I have to train myself, and I'm training on personal coaching stuff and all that. So getting myself aligned for the coming up season.
Yep. So PSL number 8 starts on the 13th of February. How excited are you, and how's the lead up to it?
Yeah, I'm really, really very excited. I'm looking forward to the Lahore Qalandars new recruits and all, and some of my you can say players that I've been playing with 4 to 5 years with, and some of the names are Dilbar Hussain. He's also a great fast bowler and a gem of a person, and Tahir Beg. I'm really looking forward to watch them, and I'm excited the defending champions how we go, and obviously I'm supporting Lahore Qalandars for sure, and it's you can say some international recruits are also very good, like Jordan Cox and you can say the fast bowlers, they're quite good. So altogether, I'm looking forward to the eighth season.
So second to you, Harris Rao, second best Glenorchy player to you, obviously Farzan, who's joined us for the Qalandars. How's things with him? Do you still keep in touch with him at all?
Yeah, I'm in touch with him, and Glenorchy, I think so. No, everyone knows. Everybody's following social media. He got married 2 weeks ago, and we're very happy for his new, you can say new innings that are going to start. So I also wish him all the best, to go in that very innings also. And he's a superstar, no doubt. And Glenorchy played a huge part in that. After Lahore Qalandars, Lahore Qalandars have provided us all the great atmosphere and all that, and they promised us that we'll make you stars, and honestly they have done it. So one can see Harris Rauf, and he can say that yes, they were actually honest, and they made the biggest star of Pakistan right now. That's Harris Rauf for you.
Yeah, obviously you need to make sure you tag him on this video and pass on our best regards for everyone at Glenorchy for his recent wedding. If you can pass that on for us, Farzy.
No, for sure. I'll ask him to come over live sometime and join Glenorchy family, as Absolutely. He's been a great part of Glenorchy family, and he always had mentioned Glenorchy on a very rated Glenorchy on a very high list, because in his list Glenorchy gave him the breakthrough which he needed in Australia. If you remember that match, Simon against Clarence, getting all those crazy wickets, and that fierce pace that he showed up, and after that everyone was after Harry, yeah. And he regards that. And the best thing is that he regards that he's not that person who forgets, and he always talks to me about the time that we have spent in Hobart, in Tasmania, and with Simon, you taking us over all the places and all that, and showing us the great atmosphere and the people, the lovely people over there. So it has been great so far.
Awesome.
Yeah, such an amazing story, Farzan. So you're in PSL 8, you're behind Rashid Khan. What's your role, I guess, in this year's PSL?
In this year's PSL, for definitely I'm not in the pick list, but I'm there. I'll be there. Obviously I'm the part of the Qalandars family. I've been there with the Qalandars throughout my career, and they made my career actually. And I'm looking forward to Rashid Khan, as having him in the side. It's the most exciting thing because he's the number one T20 spinner in this world right now. And I'm really sorry. I'm not talking about the ratings or rankings of the ICC, but as you can say that he has topped the ICC rankings quite a few times, and he has been unplayable in the previous seasons. And to have him in the side, it's great. It's really really very exciting. I'm looking forward, to learn a lot from him, and inshallah we'll get a chance soon.
Yes.
So obviously, there's a lot of people with international experience at Lahore. What's it like to learn off those guys, and what does it do for your game?
Um, Angus, actually, whenever you share the dressing room with some international imports, or you can, in short, you can say great players. So it's obviously the best moment of your life. It's unexplainable because I have shared dressing rooms with Ben Dunk, and I have seen his 100. I have seen that very innings of Ben Dunk live, sitting on the, I literally had goosebumps when he was batting because he was smoking everywhere, and watching Chris Lynn's 100, and I'm so lucky that I've played with those guys, and it's all about as a youngster, I would say that I'm lucky enough to share my dressing room with all the legends that Rashid Khan, Chris Lynn, Ben Dunk, you can say Harry Brooks right now, David Beazey, Muhammad Hafiz, so Harish Shaheen, all these guys, Sohail Akhtar. So all these guys have played a huge part, in my learning. But honestly, at a point of my life, I'll say that I will thank Lahore Qalandars, but I want to just thank Aqib Javed, Sir Aqib, that he has been a life-changing moment in my life, because the learnings that I had from him are, unforgettable, and that experience of me getting and learning from him was out of this world.
Yeah, I have to say, Farzi,
Oh.
it was great dealing with both Samin and Aqib. So, yeah, pass on my regards to both Samin and Aqib.
Yeah, for sure. I'll pass on your regards, and Samin bhai will be very very happy. I'm sorry that in this short time I didn't inform them. Otherwise, it would have been the Qalandars studio right now, and I would have been sitting over there and talking to you guys.
We'll have a chat to them another day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So you speak of Aqib Javed, the former opening bowler for Pakistan. You've said you've learnt a lot from him. He's obviously been there from not the very start, from basically the start. Tell us some things that you've learnt from him. Really interesting for our viewers at home. What's his coaching style? What's just some general learnings that you've learnt.
As a student, I'll talk as a student, and as a student, what you need is a person who can simplify things for you, who can teach you the essence of the learnings, actually the main things, you can say the key points of life. And Aqib Javed for me is like in those 2 years, I've been playing cricket for 8 years, and 6 years I was not able to get any chance, any break in my life, and I was not performing that well. But in that very 2 years in which I was under the supervision of Sir Aqib, honestly, I literally have goosebumps right now. He simplified the life for me. He simplified the practice for me. He simplified the cricket for me. That the main basic learnings of Sir Aqib was to kill the fear that you have inside. Everybody have some fears, in their heart. Like facing Jofra Archer is a fear. honestly, easy. Like I was there. I was there in Australia when he was there, and I was looking at the way Matthew Wade was playing Joe Archer, and that was out of the statement. Like playing him on the front foot is a big thing. Like these fears I'm talking about, whether I'll perform good or not, am I good or not? Those questions that come up in your mind, and at the time of the bowling, that you think that is this ball gonna go into the right direction or not? So these ifs and buts that that you got in your mind, he cleared that up. He summed that up for me, and I'm thankful to him actually. I'm thankful to him for forever my life. That what he has done for me is just great.
Well, it's a good segue because I know the Qalandars team set out to create a special franchise and develop local Pakistan cricketers to the world stage. So the test match is on at the moment, and there's a few Qalandars done very well. Obviously, Shaheen and Harris are injured at the moment, but in the squad. Do you want to tell us a bit about the test team and the Qalandars guys that are in and around the test team at the moment?
Yeah, they've got like a lot of Qalandars guys in the basic Pakistan squad. But at this moment, if you talk about the test squad, so they've got like Salman Ali Agha, who has played a lot of seasons for Lahore Qalandars, like three odd seasons he has played, and he has been great in the PSL also. And now he's playing for the Pakistan test side. He has done a brilliant 100 at the number 6 position, and as you have mentioned, Shaheen and Haris, they've injured, and I have good wishes, and I know that inshallah they'll be back soon. And they had a session today in the National Stadium, Karachi, and they just joined the team. So I hope to see them in the team soon, performing for Pakistan again as they have been.
So Farzan, tell us a little bit about some players that you've bonded with over in the Lahore Qalandars, or even during your time here at Glenorchy, if you want to give a shout out to any of our players, or even just some Hurricanes players. Who are some people that you've really bonded with and made lifelong friendships with?
I've, my time at Tasmania was great. Honestly, first I'll talk about the Tasmanian or Hobart in Australia. Basically, that I came over and I saw a lot of good players, and honestly, coming as an international import in Glenorchy side, I was very lucky, to I have seen a lot of great players in our Glenorchy KGV side, and you can see that I remember Nathan Rowdy. What a great champ he is. A great lad, a great human being, understanding me. Actually, it's very nice, to gel up with someone who you don't know. And Nathan Rowdy, like he did it with a snap of his fingers, and he right away know that how to deal Fazi. And Simon, honestly, I had the best bond with Simon, and the reason was he understood things without my saying. Like I didn't need to understand or explain to him that we need that, or we need this, or we need that, and he provided us with the best he can, and that was the best, I think so. And I've enjoyed my stay. Nathan Rowdy, Jim Bowen, and Charlie, and Shamin would have been smiling right now because Charlie was a great man also. And Tim, I remember what was his name? Tim, that made so many
Mr.
burgers for me.
Spotswood with your special
Tim
meals at the
Spotswood,
club.
yes. Yeah. He made so many barbecues for us, and managed all the things for us. So it's been great. And with the Hurricane squad, I'm very happy that Caleb Jewell was man of the match in the previous game. I think so, like a game before this game, right after the Christmas game, right? He was, he's done great in that. And Caleb, he was a good batsman. And I still remember a player and I don't know whether I should mention him or not, but he's a very nice player to watch. Charlie Easto and left-hand batsman. He's
Yes.
great. He's great. He has been a great batsman. And obviously Brett Jeeps. I'm really thankful after Akib Javed, I was under Brett Jeeps. The way he used to taught me things, and some simple things. And the best thing was he used to write down. I got a habit of writing down now on a whiteboard just because of Brett. And he told me to write down things on a board. Whenever you're going to a match, just remember these key points. And honestly, I remember I do that, and I made a habit. And it was very difficult in the starting to make a habit. The habit of writing, or habit of getting yourself in a direction. But obviously, Brett Jiwa have helped me a lot. And yeah, these all guys I remember, and I loved each and every second of over there. And other than that, international imports, you can say Donkey, Ben Dunk. It's great. It was great to be with him. I tried my level best to make him feel home in Pakistan when he was here, and Qalandars have been great with him. Chris Lynn, all these guys. I bonded a lot with them.
Anything from Perce or Stebo?
Yeah, it's probably a bit of a segue again there. So it's the 10-year anniversary of one of our first grade premierships this year, Farzi, where Dunkey was part of our premiership team. So yeah, no doubt the guys will be celebrating that in the next month or so with our 10-year reunion. So yeah,
that's great. That's great. And I remember that you mentioned that Dunkey used to play for Glenorchy, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, we've kept the Qalandars Glenorchy relationship pretty tight here and there.
That's great. That's great, Simon. I always say you're the boss man. You know how to handle things.
I can remember a player called Hassan Mirza. Is it Mirza or Mirza? One
Mirza,
of those two.
Hassan. We call him George.
So do you keep up to date with him? What's he doing at the moment? We certainly do miss him as well. We send our best wishes to him as well.
Yeah, Hassan is one of my best friends. And the strange thing is that our bond was made actually in Australia. I was not that much close with him, in Pakistan. But when we were in Australia together, that bond was created in Glenorchy, and it's now unbreakable. And he's a great friend of mine. He was actually in USA. Now he's in Pakistan, back in Pakistan, and he was in USA playing the minor league, and he went great over there, and they're offering him a contract and all that. So he's going good right now.
Anything you'd like to add, Perce?
No.
So I'd just like to thank you, Farzan, for taking the time. Obviously a really busy schedule with the PSL starting up in February, PSL number 8. So we'll be cheering you on from our homes and our televisions, me, Stebo and Angus, and the whole of the Glenorchy family. We just really like to thank you. It's such an amazing story that you've shared with us. Thanks for taking your time and answering our questions.
No, Bill, thank you so much for you guys, And I want to mention in front of, in this recording that Simon and you are actually watching, that Simon Beau is a very great person. He's always texting me, keeping up with me, and getting the updates, showing me the love and support he has for me, and obviously for the Pakistan and Lahore Qalandars squad. So, Beau, thank you so much for having me, and I loved each and every second spending with time with you guys. Glenorchy has always been a family, and I love each and every moment I spend over there. Thank you so much, guys, for having me, and I hope you guys have a great year, 2003, and I'll make sure that I'll join you guys this year.
Thanks, Farzan. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Farzi.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.